Hi everybody, it's day 14. So I've had a couple of days where I've not logged. So this is sort of 11, 12, 13 and 14. I get weighed in a couple of hours. I still don't know how I feel about it. Excited and nervous again. I mean, I've stuck to the plan. I'm still on Soul Source, which is 1B. I'm having 4 products a day. But I would say every single day I've had to pick at something, be it a bit of chicken or a slice of ham or something. So every day I've had something. But I can't sort of get too cross with myself because, there has been opportunities for biscuits, cakes, pasta, and I haven't had it. So, um, you know, I've got to feel pleased with how I've got on with that, and I am pleased. But we'll wait and see what happens on the scales and the measurements today, which I'm always nervous about. So with my liquid intake, I think I'm having enough. I mean, I'm not measuring it. I find it really boring measuring it. So what I've been doing is having like my normal coffees and teas throughout the day, what I would normally have. I've also bought that juice powder. I've got watermelon. So it's like a flavouring, a water flavouring. So I made a big jug of that and I've been having glasses. Actually, I tried to make a jelly, which didn't turn out right. It's just a juice. I don't think I put enough of the gelatin in, so I'll try again later. I've now got a jug blender, so I could actually, I think it would make it easier. I tried to do it with a handheld zhuzher thing, and there was bits of gelatin, like lumps of it, so I just don't think I mixed it properly. But I'll give it another go. I haven't tried the any mousses yet. Um, I think I'm sort of scared of failing, because I failed at the juice, and with the mousse, if I'm using a product, I don't want to waste the product because it's my dinner, it's my food, and I get very precious about not wasting a drop of it. So I told you also that my daughter helps me out making my shakes sometimes, which is really useful and I really love it. But yesterday she tried out the jug, the big, I don't even know what they're called, a blender. It's a blender. So we bought a new one. So she wanted to be the first to have a go at it. So I said she could make me a shake, which she did. And she spilt loads of it. And I was really upset that loads of it was on the worktop and on the floor because I was thinking, not about the mess or anything. I was thinking, oh my God, it's my dinner. My dinner's everywhere. I mean, there were still loads. Still had loads, but, a bit precious about it. Um, anyway, so in terms of how I'm feeling really, really good. I feel um, really good. It's not hurting as much to walk now. Um, so I know that's really going to help me with any fitness activities that I'm doing. And actually, yesterday I played a few minutes of squash, which I was totally, totally loving. I was dead out of breath, and it was literally a couple of minutes. I was dead out of breath, sweaty, but really, really loved it. And I got the family involved as well. So what we did, there was four of us that went up, and we booked a court, and then we just took it in turns playing against each other. So I had about 3 goes on the court, and it was really good fun. I loved it. We also went for a swim as well. So, I mean, I'm getting there in terms of activity. I reckon I could, in the next week, start going for walks. Um, what's held me back before from going for a walk is that I go out and like, a quarter of the way on the loop, it's been absolutely excruciating. And so the following 3/4 of it hurt so much. It's like it really puts me off doing it. And it's not a long walk around the park, but my back has been so sore. But I reckon this week I will be able to do the full circuit without my back hurting. Well, I hope so anyway. Well, we'll see. I mean, if I can get halfway, then that's great, isn't it? Uh, so yeah, I'm looking forward to things. I've been thinking about the next time that I'm going to eat. And oh, actually, it's Mother's Day today, and I've got a small victory in the house here because no chocolates were bought for me, which is incredible. Normally we would go out for a meal, and we're not doing that today. It's sort of a shame. I sort of feel like everybody else is missing out because my whole family enjoy, the times that we're together, and they enjoy celebrating events and stuff. And today, Mother's Day, they're not really doing anything. They bought me some flowers and a card, which was lovely, and they've all given me a hug. Um, so I'm planning on the next marker, which is Easter Sunday. So I was thinking about this last night, how I'm going to cope. Normally, of course, it's a big Sunday roast on a Easter Sunday, and I was thinking that if that happened, I would really, really want all of the roast potato, Yorkshire pudding, and all of that stuff. And that would be very difficult for me to not eat if I was to just eat the meat and veg, or salad, or whatever I was thinking I was going to be able to manage. I would find it very, very difficult. So I suggested to my husband that we go out to a nice restaurant, and I can choose what I want. So I could order a steak and salad, for example, and then I eat what I get, and the family eats what they get. So it's a bit different to having, pans and trays of potatoes and all of that stuff in the kitchen ready for me to put on my plate. I sort of want to avoid that temptation as much as I can. Because it's Easter Sunday, we obviously have to have a family meal, and I don't want to deny my family that, but also I want to do my best to not go overboard. I mean, I'll talk to my consultant because I think it will mean stepping down a couple of steps to enable me to do that, just for the day or for the weekend. And then the week after, I'm going out with my friend, and that will involve drinking and a meal out. So I'm planning to have a proper day where I can have, well, if you're drinking, you have to have carbohydrates anyway. So at some point during that day or the day before, I need to be eating some carbs. And like I say, I will go out for a meal with her. And again, she's on some kind of a diet. I don't know what she's on. So I know that we'll both be watching what we eat, and there won't be loads of bread and loads of puddings and all of that stuff, but there will be lots of wine, of course. What I don't want to do is get hung up about how I'm going to cope in these situations. But I do need to plan, and I do need to think about how it's going to work. And also, I've got, oh gosh, I think it's 4 weeks, maybe 3, but it's probably 4 weeks until Easter Sunday. And so that's the next time I'm going to have a meal. It sounds like a long way off. But really it's just a countdown, isn't it? And every day I can manage is an extra day closer to fitting in normal size clothes and not feeling crap and being fitter and all of that. So, like I keep saying to myself, eyes on the prize, plan, and also if I fall off the wagon, which I might do. Can't say I'm never going to do it because I might do. I have to try and just get back on as quickly as possible and not say to myself, oh well, that day's ruined now, we might as well start tomorrow, and then tomorrow I'm not feeling it, so we'll start the next day, because I've done that over and over again for years. So be ready to accept the challenge if something happens. Okay, so that was a long one. Like I say, I'm going up to be weighed shortly. I don't think I will have lost £7 to make it a stone in 2 weeks, but I will definitely be in the next stone bracket number down, which will obviously be good to see. So I'll check in later with a 14.1. So remember to subscribe if you want to share my channel, if you want to comment, if you want to ask me any questions. Let me know. Thank you. See you later.